Lists. You've probably read an article online somewhere that uses a list. It could be a regular bullet list or even a numbered list. Perhaps it was a numeral list. Or have you ever looked up the definition of a word online? If you look up multiple definitions, then that too is considered a list. We'll cover all of these in this topic, but we'll go over the unordered list, the bullet style one, first. First, we have our unordered list. This is the bullet style kind. And this is what the code looks like. UL, which stands for unordered list, and we put all of our list items inside our list element. And LI stands for list item. Now, like every other tag, we have to open and close both the UL and LI tags, and that's because we're putting content in between the open and the closing tags. With lists, we can have as many list items, or LIs, as we want. One is the minimum, and your imagination and the time that you have is the maximum. We also have different list types, and the list types can be changed by using the type attribute. The different types are square, disk, and circle. To apply these, you just write the code like so. UL, and then you add the type attribute, and your value is either square, disk, or circle, and all three will turn out like this. Your circle type of these bullets, disk type will have full bullets, and square type, instead of having bullets, will have little tiny squares. Now let's take a look at our ordered list. If we take a look at the code up here, it is the exact same as our unordered list, to the exception of two letters. We change the two U's to O's instead. And OL stands for unordered list. UL is unordered list. And what an ordered list will do is, instead of giving you bullets or squares or disks, it will display your list numerically. 1, 2, and 3. With an ordered list, we're able to change the starting number or letter, change the number of letters, and change the letters to uppercase if we like. So first off, we're going to change the starting number that we use. To do that, when we open our OL, our ordered list tag, we use the start attribute with the value that we want. If we started our ordered list, the value of 3, our list will start at number 3, 4, and 5. Or if you prefer, you can use lowercase or uppercase letters, or numerals in either uppercase or lowercase. And to do that, we just change the type again. So the ordered list type, if we change it to number 1, will show numbers, such as 1, 2, 3, 4. If we change it to a lowercase a, so it'll be A, B, C, D, etc., but all in lowercase, a capital A will be the exact same thing, but it'll be capital A, capital B, capital C. And if we wanted numerals, we do a lowercase I. For example, 1 would be I, 2 would be II, 3 would be III, etc. And if we wanted to do capital numerals, we do a capital I. Definition lists. You might at some point want to create a dictionary-like list using HTML. We can do that using all the HTML we already know, or we can learn some new HTML and create a definition list. Now here's what a definition list looks like. We open it, DL, which is definition list, DT, which is our definition title. For example, if you wanted to define the word dog, and our DD, which is our definition description, which could be a little furry pet. Now to add more definitions, all you do is you add a title, which is your DT, and another definition. Here we have two. So we have our title, we have a second title, first description, second description. And this is what it looks like. Now the reason we can do that is because naturally our browser will display the code a little bit differently. This way it looks like you're actually looking at a dictionary. Now typically the only reason we'd actually use a definition list is for defining a term. Don't limit yourself to that. If you can find another use for it, by all means do it. And like I stated a little bit earlier, the browser automatically gives the DL, which is definition list, so it automatically gives the DL element special properties to make it look more like a dictionary.